whoops, changed our recording method. Now we're all recording our own audio.
Hopefully this is going to sound a lot better for you guys.
Oh, and it won't be picking up the YouTube video while we're playing it.
Right.
And I don't cut out every 5 seconds.
Yeah, so workflow in the first update of the LP should be
big plan too.
Should be great.
This is exactly what the plan calls for.
Whoa. What the hell is that?
A big water slide.
Base to Beetle 2. We've re-established the comm. Do you read?
Loud and clear, Major.
Oh crap, we didn't double tap.
We have detected multiple rapid and intense heat signatures near the seawall. Looks like a large-scale battle.
And?
Well, radio chatter indicates that the Ministry is trying to flush out the resistance.
That's all fascinating, Major, but we got a situation over here. Go!
Geronimo!
Just make sure you don't hit the things when you...
Right now, outside the wall, it's crawling with security.
Oh, no, he tells us.
Yeah, that would hurt immensely if that hit you between the legs, if not kill you outright.
But they have the armor.
Here's
True.
hoping they have cups.
There's probably one hell of a cod
talk
piece.
about a close one. Dad, watch out for
Well-
those pigs!
Wearing a codpiece does not stop the impact.
Let me guess, this is also something that will never appear again.
I have to tell you,
Yeah,
I
this
hate
is another
you, man.
one-time palate cleanser.
Oh, that sucks.
We ever gonna
But I think it's
stop?
like the last major one.
This is the last time
I'd like
I
to see
listen
more
to
water
you.
sports in action games.
Isn't this over yet?
I think from here on out, it's actually like we start seeing a lot more regular gameplay.
I half expect you to actually have to fight during this.
Oh, too fast,
It does
man.
feel like that, and I think that sometime after the dialogue was written, they decided to change that design.
Don't look good. Jump for it!
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ow.
Ow.
That looked like it hurt.
Hey, you alright? Huh? Anything broken?
My pride.
My ego.
Just my inner peace.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
The lacy thong.
Hi.
The lace is ruined.
HQ was talking about.
The candy I was keeping in my pocket.
Of all the shit to stumble into.
What's that sound?
Rocket launcher.
Man, this ain't fair. We ain't part of no resistance.
Oh, well, maybe they're flushing out illegal aliens, too.
Reloading!
Now, is that actual illegal aliens, or are we talking about, like, you know, people that just don't have citizenship?
Probably people that don't have citizenship.
Because this is the future.
They're talking about each other, so probably the latter.
Remember that we're, you know, an international, secret military force squad thing invading Japan to kidnap one of its premier scientists.
So basically, yeah, they have every right to want us dead.
Good job.
Yo, what? It's not like you, man.
I tried to tell Bo that was a good job because it was a pretty good fight, and the game thought I said "goddamn."
Sit rep.
Oh, never better. Where the hell is our rendezvous point?
Just keep going in that direction. You're almost
Further
there.
up the blasted street.
Roger that. Dan, check it out. Enemy transport.
Let's hijack
They
it.
just keep coming and coming.
Or not.
Assholes could've bring
So
six
this,
pack
the alternate shock bursts in the Dan Marshall pack, they're kind of interesting with the whole shockwave and the homing, but they're really not that great. They
What
don't
the
deal
heck
as much
just happened?
damage, and they run into things.
I think they grenaded you.
No, I hit myself with my own shock burst.
Oh.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah, well, only with the shockwave ones. The regular shock burst pierces through objects.
Interesting.
So the regular one is absolutely the best one of three.
We're definitely making sure to double tap these robots.
So why are they color-coded?
Color-coded for your convenience.
Danny boy! Shit!
And yeah, I want to get slapped for reference control. They're probably color-coded due to... Well, realistically, they would probably do that so they know what each one does, what functions to program into them. Like the silver ones were humanoid. Stuff like that.
Right. Because otherwise, us, you know, people that require that kind
Better
of
watch out for an
information
enemy ambush.
wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
Sniper, take cover! Look, a sniper rifle. Use it. Return fire.
All them robots, they look the same to us.
Racism.
So on any difficulty below Survivor, the sniper rifle takes out enemies in one shot. Now it's 2.
Even with a headshot?
What color are the snipers?
Just follow Newbiespud's cursor.
It's pretty hard to get headshots with the sniper rifle. Actually, usually you just go for body shots.
I'll act as a decoy while you take those snipers out.
Bit late for that.
Take out
Yeah,
those
usually he
snipers.
suggests that a
My
lot
life's in
sooner.
your
I think it
hands,
might
brother.
have something to do with the difficulty.
Here goes nothing.
No, don't break cover.
Sniper at 11 o'clock.
But, you know, it does actually help when he does that, because they focus their beams on him and not you, so you don't have to duck behind cover so much. But here, I'm just like, I already know where they are, because I've done this section a bunch of times.
Welcome back, Crane Boy.
It's not easy being green.
So you can also buy, you know, third slot weapons in the store, like the LMG. And until you upgrade, you know, the main weapons and more, it's usually a good idea to use the, you know, alternate, you know, third slot weapons, just because they have a bit more firepower. You can't upgrade them, but they have a better starting stats.
Okay, that makes sense.
Needs more DACA.
So you also have these black cyborgs, which are kind of armored shotgun. Sorry, robots, not cyborgs. That's different.
More siege busters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas the red ones have machine guns and kind of just charge up.
These guys can probably deal a lot more damage with a gun.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious why these guys don't have face guards.
Digging your heels, man. Don't back
Yeah,
down.
that actually is a good question. But another good question is how they managed to blind fire a machine gun without bracing. That would probably snap your arm off.
It's 2080. Who cares?
And it's probably part of the armor they're wearing.
How are there robots? I don't know. I don't get it.
They have these helmets, but they won't close the helmets unless it's invisible.
Bulletproof vest?
You'll see later on the armor situation gets even worse.
Kiss grenade?
Oh yeah, the sticky grenades. There are multiple kinds of grenades. There are also multiple types of handguns, although we won't see the alternate ones until later, I think.
Do they rock out when you throw them?
No, the kiss grenades are just basically.
Well, the
sticky
music
bombs.
is definitely the bomb.
I much prefer the love gun myself, but
Anyway,
Yo,
Yes.
rendezvous point ain't far now. Finally get to meet our new British friend. Philip said the guy's ex-MI6. A real agent, not some pencil pusher. So watch your back, all right?
Is he going to be wearing the stupid armor also?
sure. No. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Multinational unit sounds all fine and dandy, but everyone's got their own agendas.
Ooh, you can't
And
trust
that
your
includes
teammates.
us.
Ooh.
You and me, brother. We trust
yeah,
each other
because they speak
and
different
nobody
languages,
else. It is what it is.
different cultures. We can't have
Whoa,
that.
listen to me. We getting old, brother. Stop me if I'm boring you.
No. I
Way
never
harsh.
get that right.
You're a piece of work. Whatever.
I
Enough
can
chat.
never have
Let's
this
get
conversation without outright insulting Bo at the last step. I try to say, no, I appreciate your insight, but always it just comes out like,
Why don't you just say "God damn" like the rest of the...
busy. So let's say hello.
I didn't even know what that's supposed to mean in that context, honestly.
Hell,
Danny
hell,
boy,
the one
freaking
sounds like
star,
more
man.
entertaining, like fucking dumb.
So this fight right here with all these shield guys, it's like a huge spike in difficulty. It can be very hard to get through without using grenades or a shock burst.
Don't be reckless, you got me?
Ah, that adrenaline is so
Troopers,
good.
Watch out!
Gonna get addicted to that stuff.
Grabbing heroin.
But look at what the shock burst does to just like a bunch of them. Just knocks them flat.
Nice.
Whoa, where did
Always
that
good to
come
have
from?
superior firepower.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, big guys.
Chargers, not so much big guys.
Yeah. You'll notice with the shield guys, it's actually really good to employ a little bit of tactics. To have one of your
Can you spin that gun around?
distract them is what I was gonna say.
Don't good job me for that. Sounds like sarcasm, yo.
Yeah, stop trying to compliment him. You're a terrible complimenter.
Well, I'm just saying that we survived another firefight.
Then you say, hell yeah!
I appreciate his input on that.
Look, with someone like him, you have to say, hell yeah, goddamn, all the time.
No, they're human.
Are they? They're
And
kids.
how in the hell can you tell that?
How in the hell can't you? Look at them. They're just kids.
Well, what are kids doing in the middle of a war zone?
Weapon scavenging.
Scavenging.
Never seen them start this young.
Nice guns. I could get a lot of money for those. Why don't you hand them over?
Kid, it's 2-on-1, and these guns are way bigger than yours.
And then a bunch of people just start showing up.
Well, something like that.
Or all the little kids point the guns at him.
Thank you for saying what's happening exactly right now. Thank you.
So
Thank
much
you,
for
Captain
2-on-1.
Obvious.
Yeah. You know, killing kids isn't my idea of fun.
Drop them. Now.
撃つの？どうすんの？いいよ、もう殺しちゃうよ、兄ちゃん。
Man, these
They ain't
kids are
green.
hardcore.
Reckon they want to light us up.
I wonder
Really?
what their parents would be thinking of them now.
Good parents.
Hey! I said
Yeah,
drop your
it seems kind of an
weapons.
odd
Are you
line
deaf?
coming from Dan. Is like, do you really get the situation?
Oh,
See, I keep telling you, double tap the robots.
It's really good advice.
Why is he...
Wow, that is amazing accuracy. If only Newbiespud had that.
Dirk wasn't dead.
Oh, guess it wasn't quite finished. Happens sometimes with scrapheads. Seen a lot of good soldiers taken out like that.
He doesn't speak English.
Now, you were saying about our guns?
Nah, I figure we owe you one now. So I've
What's he
changed
sound
my mind.
French?
Well, how about that?
Pretty dangerous work for kids.
We do what we have to. Resistance pays good money for
Yeah,
these
Japan's kind of a
scraphead
shithole,
weapons.
apparently.
See, the
Food on
reason
the
why they
table, you
sound
know?
French is because they're part of the Resistance. And as we
We should
all
find a new
know,
line of work
Resistance
for these
members are
kids.
always French.
No, you haven't
Seems
heard
like
the
most of
French
them
accents
forgot
yet.
to smile.
Did they even try for
Oh,
freaking
no.
accuracy?
It's just,
It's 2080. Those lines are blurred.
Not a
Like
point.
any of us has a choice. Look around you, Yankee man. No future.
This game is very
Come on, Dan.
stereotypical,
Ain't
but
nothing we could do.
it's also kind of a couple notches just above that.
So it shows the stereotypes, but it doesn't make them character
It tries to shake up the stereotype just a little bit, make it a bit more just than a flat character.
I'm waiting for the Jinro to show up.
but
Over here!
Jeez. Let him move for a second.
Also,
Damn, look at this place.
also, was that guy
Anyone
holding an
attacks now, we're gonna
AK-47
look
the
like
whole
Yeah.
time?
burger patties.
I'm almost certain, yeah.
All part of the thrill, right, brother?
Yeah.
Telling you, man. Live around here long enough and we'd all wind up looking like them kids back there. No hope, no future. How'd it all end up this way, man?
Well, time to move on.
Base? Where's that Rondi?
Should be at your 2 o'clock. Look for a flashlight.
Over there!
Man needs new batteries.
It's Morse code. I ain't seen that in years.
What's next? Smoke signals?
Whoa! We got company!
I'd like to see that, honestly. It's a
Let's
big
give 'em
honking
a
truck.
warm welcome.
Filled with robots.
You are having a
They're
car
in the air,
accident.
too.
The hell I am.
Bullshit!
Do we want to get all the iRobot jokes out of the way?
Yes.
Gonna blast
Yes.
us out of the sky.
I'd make them if I knew some.
My logic is undeniable.
3 laws of robotics.
You missed. How could you miss?
Yeah, it sure seems like these guys don't have the 3 laws of robotics. Especially shooting all these guys.
Actually, one of my favorite lines is from iRobot towards the end, where he's at the bottom of the shaft. He's like, "Sonny, don't save her, save me."
You can also headshot the big robots with the minigun, and that really turns the tide of a battle.
For sure,
Well-
it sounds like it. I mean, seriously, headshotting the miniguns and having them do all that shit?
Like that? We ain't no pushovers, bitches!
You like that? You like that? Want a little more?
Yo, what's up? The opposition's pretty
Wrong
strong.
movie.
It seems like every time I just like breathe a little too hard into the microphone, it's either the game thinks I'm saying help or wait.
Voice recognition software. This is gonna be a thing, isn't it?
Clearly, it's reading your mind.
Oh shit, don't this boy ever get tired?
Is it the same guy?
There,
Shut up and
I don't
jump!
know. There are multiple Grand Lancers.
I think it might be the same guy.
Yeah, I think just for theming, it's probably the same one.
Now, see, you're not supposed to go in there until you clean yourself. That's how Japanese back.
Oh! Oh!
Oh. Now someone brings a freaking rocket launcher.
That we will probably never see again.
You know, kind of, yeah.
There's a long title.
本部長、六本木でもレッドアラートです。警備行動中のグランランサーから機能停止信号。
堤防に侵入した連中だな。
One thing this game does that I kind of like is that not everyone inexplicably speaks the main language.
本部長、
So these people actually speak Japanese with English subtitles.
ただの密入国じゃないな、こいつは。
You'd think you would see more of
外
that,
務大臣
honestly.
につなげ。
Again, you have a helmet.
Alive? Holler if you're dead.
Put the damn helmet on.
You know, it's funny, but
Maybe they're learning from the
everybody
Isaac Clarke
thinks that this was
school
to
of
be
wearing a helmet.
Covert operation. Come on.
What can I say? I like to make an entrance. So, you must be Charlie.
It's Commander Charles Gregory to you, thanks. British Division.
Yeah. XMI6, right? I kinda guessed that.
Is it supposed to be me?
Is that a bad American accent trying to do a bad
You're
English
right.
accent?
This is Lieutenant Rachel
Possible.
Sergeant Dan Marshall, ex-Special Forces.
Sergeant Roy Botang. Ditto.
So, I'm to babysit you two then, yeah? Think you can stay out of trouble in future?
What can I say?
No. They started it.
And as Americans, we must
Land
end
clear
it.
base.
Sorry to burden you with my clowns.
Oh, he's Beetle
No
1.
disrespect intended, sir, but you Yanks...
I thought the other guy was Beetle 1.
Noise. Know what I mean?
Not all
They're
of us,
the,
Gregory.
that's the names of the
Just those
teams.
two.
So,
Yep.
Where's everybody else?
Well, the French are already inside the city.
They said there'd be a Chinese squad, too. File photo doesn't do her justice. She looks familiar. Reminds me of an actress or someone.
Come on, Bo, you know the only movies you watch are porn. Oh, yeah, right. With the... Hey, watch this.
So, get ready to cringe.
Excuse me.
A lot.
Stereotype.
I'm Dan, and that is my partner, Bo.
Ni hao.
Ah, the strong and silent type, huh? I like that in a woman.
Also, you have
Maybe
different
if
armor
you
than
pair
we do.
learnt some manners, she might not be so silent.
Rough with the smooth, man. So, this is all China sent, huh? Just one woman?
I am First Lieutenant Fei Li of the People's Liberation Army. My 2 subordinates were killed by security robots on
Yeah,
the
and
way
then
here.
it all comes to a screeching
Oh,
halt.
shit, listen. We didn't mean no disrespect.
Hard
But
to
why
believe
is your
the other
armor
one they called a
blue?
survivor.
Well, appearances can be deceiving.
Ain't that special. Just real lucky.
Oh, luck. Well, that's good. Because we could all do with a bit of luck. Because the Japs consider anyone without official ID as an invading hostile. So, we're all in the crosshairs.
Speaking of, sir, we'd better get moving.
It's not like we weren't shot at the whole way.
Beta 1 to base. Now moving to first contact rendezvous.
Roger that. Base out.
Got some local help in the Shibuya flood zone. It's this way.
So now you have a team of 5 other guys.
Yeah, and that's just the beginning.
The 21st century started off pretty bad, and only got worse. Sea levels rose. Climate went to hell. 3/4 of the major cities around the world were flooded, ruined, and uninhabitable. Local and national authorities rebuilt upward, above the waterline. Whole new cities.
So
using
wait,
the
did they
old
change
foundations.
outfits?
Yep.
Why?
Lower layers.
Yes, well,
Flood
because the
to
for
rocks and
Dan and
decay.
Bo, the first
Because it's a different act.
the first
A lot of people had already
chapter's
died as the
outfit
world
was just a
collapsed.
wetsuit
Who was going
for
to build
aquatic
these
infiltration, and now these are their main
incredible
outfits for the rest of the game.
Those were
Robots.
wetsuits.
Yes,
Scrapheads. But then
that wasn't power armor. That was just wetsuits.
Not that anyone cares what
Futuristic wetsuits.
Fact is, we needed robot labor like never before.
Because we got all these
One
abandoned
company
cars
rose to
everywhere.
dominate
Nobody will
the
freaking
market.
move them.
Everyone
Bergen
abandons
advanced
everything
robotics
around
technology
here in this
from
game,
the
apparently.
USA. Bergen
If it
has
wasn't
a
in here for the long haul,
95%
I'd
share
abandon
of the
ship.
global robotics industry. Of course, they didn't get there without
You can
ruffling a
abandon
few
ship whenever you
feathers.
like.
Most famously, the
You can
Amada
check out at any
Corporation
time,
in
but you can never
Japan
leave.
sued Bergen
I did
for
that for this
stealing its
ton,
technology.
honestly.
But by
I
then,
want to get him out
Bergen
before
was
I want to get him out
already
early
and
on.
Amada
Get out.
lost its
Just
case.
go.
That was the last obstacle between
If you're not
Bergen
going to take
and
this
world
seriously,
domination.
damn it.
Thanks to them, the USA is now the global superpower. In 2040 AD, the world's remaining economic concerns ratified the New Geneva Convention. One of the most controversial parts of it was Clause 21, which banned research into robots that could pass for human, or hollow children, as the media called them. 40 years later, a hollow child attacked Bergen's headquarters in the USA. He didn't just fool the humans. He seemed to have no idea he was a robot himself. I'm Sergeant Dan Marshall. I work for the IRTA, the International Robotics Technology Association out of Geneva. The IRTA set up a global task force called Rust Crews to deal with breaches of the convention, especially Clause 21. We've got full support from the US military, which is where I used to work anyway.
Oh, okay, so they actually have international legitimacy.
Yep.
And that's how me and my
What
partner
that's
Bo
worth.
ended up in Japan.
Although I don't
Because the
think
US
Japan's part of
suspects
the
Hollow Child
part of
turned
that
up in America was
Geneva
made by
Convention thing.
Yoji
They
Amada,
never are.
That's Japan or Russia?
robotics genius and the founder
That is weird, usually because, like, Japan and America have such close ties all the time.
That means
maybe not an anime or something, but
scrappers that try to stop
because now America's all southern and Japan is isolationist.
They wanted to get away from all the rednecks.
Well, I guess that's a viable way of doing it. Let's just make robot rednecks.
This is where the real binary domain begins.
And this is where this episode ends.
Goodbye.
So the previous one was a tertiary domain?
That's not how that phrase works.